Okay, ladies and gentlemen, speed curves here. F4R speed curves. Excited to be in the broadcast booth today because it's day one of the F4R competition. So this is a new B-class challenge that we're doing, and this is the first race. So there's going to be, I think, 3 weeks of racing and points tallies and whatnot. So this time around we went with a Thursday B600 class, build your own, tune your own car. So looks like we have a lot of S2000s in the on the grid today. So it's going to be might be the Honda 2000 Challenge, I don't know, but looks like we've got some Lancers, Alfa Romeo. We've got Scarhan running the Alfa Romeo, the 33S. That's a pretty well-known car, very proven as well. And Z-Cadet going with the MB. So I'm not sure if he's going to stick with that or if that's just like the first race, you know, look out, here I am. So I do like the Scirocco with Vega. Scirocco 11, that's an interesting choice there. And, you know, got a couple other different cars. We've got the Jaguar D-Type, it's a very fast car, and, of course, the Silva. So, let's see, looking up through here, I'm in a 911 Turbo, but I won't be racing, so that's just there to look good. And F4R Dragon is still choosing this car. Let's see what he ends up with. Looks like about 13, well, about 12 drivers today in the room. So do a mic adjustment here, make sure audio is properly working. So yeah, F4R Club, day one, race one. And it's going to be Le Mans. It's a great track. The Bugatti circuit. I'm looking to see a Honda S2000, you know, I don't know how you say, maybe like a large group of S2000s just kind of charging to the front. However, the Alfa Romeo 33S, that car is very capable and very fast. So we may see that 33S at the front. We'll see. I'm curious to see how Z-Cadet starts this thing off with this truck. I think that's a Mercedes-Benz, if I remember right. Yeah, so I think MB is Mercedes-Benz. Yes, it is. So that this is going to be interesting, how this is going to go. So hopefully he can hold his line in that thing. I guess we'll find out. A few of our regulars aren't in the lobby today. I do believe they would like to be here, but you know, other commitments and whatnot kept them from being here today. So the Le Mans Circuit de la Sarthe, really great circuit, better known for the 24-hour Le Mans, the full circuit, which we will not be running today. But we're going to launch this thing, and I'm excited to see who's able to get the whole shot and how these various cars. Also, Gordy, look at him in the Lancer. I like it. All-wheel drive Lancer. So here we go, guys. Buckle your seatbelts. This is going to be a good one. And we are off. This Vanquish has the whole shot. And I am going to go ahead and ride along with Z-Cadet because this is interesting here how this is going to play out. So he is currently in 10th place, and looks like he is already fallen quite a bit behind as Vega rolls right by him with ease. He's barreling in. Oh, he's such a large vehicle, he's blocking the line. As he spins the tires on that Mercedes-Benz truck, as Hectic Horse is able to get by him. Looks like two cars are still maybe stuck behind, but we got one vehicle wide there coming out of turn 3. This is interesting, but we are going to oh, look at this Hectic Horse in the Jaguar. He's finding this this vehicle very wide. Not an easy driver to get around when you're driving a 5-ton truck. Oh, and there's contact there. It looks like Kalash gets together with, I couldn't quite see who that was. Scary guy, looks like. The scary guy off the course, so we're going to go ahead and bounce up. And let's ride along with Stixie. Forza's thinking there. Okay, we are back online here. Stixie running an S2000, very quick car. Very well known. Looks like our camera angle's a little off here. Okay, and he's coming back on to start finish. And he's got a little bit of a spread between him. No threats in front or behind him. So let's try to bounce up. We got a runaway here in first place with Kaidi Karos. Look at him running first place. Let's jump up to the second place driver, Scarhan, right behind him. And there we have Scarhan. Look at this. We got two Alfa Romeos fighting it out. Not a surprise. Not a surprise to see this car. It is a well-known scoreboard car. And very difficult to beat, actually. The S2000s aren't even really able to do a whole lot. But these two cars are they're battling. Scarhan and Karas, both very accomplished drivers. As currently, Karas has the upper hand, but Scarhan's looking up the inside as they're running up the hill to this to the next left-hand corner. How's Scarhan going to play this out? Oh yeah, you can see Karas guarding the inside there. He's not going to let this inside pass happen easy, so he's going to guard that inside as they both cleanly come through that corner onto this little stretch straightaway in the backside here. Hard on the brakes. Scarhan still not quite finding a way around. Karas has a pace that's going to be very competitive, obviously. And back onto the start-finish as Karas is going to lead this one across the start-finish line. Lap number 3. As it's quite a bit of a gap between the second group here. The second group's about 2 seconds back, I'm going to say. So as Vanquished Dragon and Raiden in 4th, 5th, and 6th are battling, let's ride along with them and see how this is playing out. As Dragon's leading this group of 3. This is like an S2000 battle here. The field is spread out quite a bit. It's kind of hoping we could cover a few more cars with the camera shot here, but there's just too much going on around the track. This seems to be a nice battle going here. Let's see if Dragon, he's under a lot of pressure from Vanquish right here. Looking to the inside. Vanquish is nice and clean through there, but Vanquish isn't able to hold the corner speed. Dragon's holding them off. As Easy up ahead, he's kind of by himself. He's going to try to make the best of this and See if he can break away from the group. As Vanquish is now looking like he is under a bit of attack from Raiden behind him. Raiden's looking to get around Vanquish. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and go on to the onboard camera with Raiden and get a little closer look. I'm sorry, we are on with Vanquish at the moment, as he is giving himself a little breathing room with Raiden, but Raiden comes charging up the inside, not able to make anything happen there. Dragon doing a great job of holding his line and keeping Vanquish at bay. Dragon's a little wide though, he's going to leave the door wide open. Nicely done, as Vanquish is going to take advantage of that. But I do believe that Dragon's going to fight back up the inside. We'll see. And Dragon's pushing hard through there, and Vanquish is able to hold him off as Raiden slightly losing touch. Meanwhile, up at the front, looks like we have work with me here, Forza. All right. Up at the front, we do currently have Karos. Patty holding the pointy tip here, the pointy tip of the spear. The sharp end is at the front, first car. That is a battle that we are going to have to go back to right now because looks really interesting here. I'm looking at the track map here, and I've seen like 4 or 5 different good battles we can cover. But it's going to be hard to get away from the front two, as Easty is clearly making up ground on this front two. He's in a podium position, but I don't think third is going to be. I don't think third is what he's going to want to settle for, as he is clearly catching these two, and Scarhand is not going to wait any longer. He's making a move up the inside, and Karas is going to fight back as Scarhand gets way sideways. Karas is holding the inside line. They're going to run up the hill. It's going to be a battle on the brakes. Nope. Karas is going to tuck in behind Scarhand. As this is only allowing Easty to really get back right into this battle for the top spot on the podium. You can see that 33S, just when he gets hard on the brakes, the front end really sinks. Such a quick car, very good handling car. As we are on the final lap, the 5th and final lap, these two, I don't think Easty's going to be close enough to make a move on either one of these unless they get into each other and slow each other down. Scarhand is looking into the about 2-3 corners left here. He may have them covered. And coming around the final corner to the start finish, Scarhand's he's gonna take the first win here. And nicely done to him, but Karos second place and Easty in third. Come on, Forza. And I apologize, but our camera view is goofed up on us here a little bit. So we have 4th place Vanquish, followed by Raiden, and then Dragon. Dragon possibly fell off there at the end. We didn't get a chance to see that, but then we got Vega, Gordy, and Kalash with Stixie and Zikadet in the big truck. They're on the parade cooldown lap now. Let's go back with Zikadet and look at that big beast. I'm not sure he's going to want to stick with that option for race 2. But we shall see. And that does complete race 1, folks. As you go to the previous race here, let's just take a look at these lap times. Scarhan, a 49.6, followed by Karras a 50.0. So he's 4/10 slower. A lot of that was, that's all dirty laps, mostly because Forza likes to penalize you for drafting somebody, which makes no sense. Let's hopefully they fix that in the next one. But Easty in the Honda S2000 showing up with a 49.3, which is the fastest lap of the race. Congrats to him. Nobody really able to get a clean lap, with the exception of Zikadet in his number 24 Mercedes-Benz truck. I think driving by himself in the back of everyone else is giving him opportunity to run a clean lap. So there you have it, folks. Everyone else looks like they were in the 50s. Vanquish in a 50.8 and Raiden in a 51.3. Dragon a 51.2, all in an S2000. So I got to give a shout out to Vega and the Scirocco, 2011 Scirocco in a 51.3. Not a bad showing. I don't know that car really well. It may, I can't really speak on how the car handles. So we'll see if he goes, if he's going to stick with that option for race 2. We are going to take a quick break here, grab some agua, aka water, for the non-Spanish speakers, and be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And I'm excited to say we are at Brands Hatch. I do happen to like this track a lot. I was fortunate enough to run an endurance race here a couple months back in a Lamborghini. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Didn't finish too bad either, so want to give a shout out to my sponsors of Sim Racing to again just thank them publicly for giving me that chance. But anyways, back to the F4R club racing. Pretty much everybody in here is an F4R gamer tag, with the exception of Zikadet and Scary Guy, and looks like Willie's is also here, and Hectic Horse. None of which are F4R gamer tags, but they are here as a guest of honor, so we welcome them, and hopefully they will consider the F4R gamer tag, because that is something to wear with proudly. So Brands Hatch Grand Prix, I can't talk. Grand Prix circuit, 2.43 miles. We're going to do 5 laps. So in a B class, I really don't know off the top of my head what we're looking at for lap time, but an S2000 and certainly a 33S is going to get around here pretty quick. So, all right, look at this, folks. Zikadet checked up, continuing with the number 24 Mercedes-Benz truck. Apparently, a last place finish is something he wants to build on. So we'll see what he can do race 2. I'm not seeing, oh, look at this. Kalash is in the Ford Focus, so I do believe that was a vehicle change for him. And Gordy's still in the Lancer GSR. nothing sticks out as to any other vehicle changes. So looks like all the drivers were pretty happy with their first round choice. Again, congratulations to F4R Scarhan, the race 1 win. That is going to do his points challenge a lot of benefit there. If I didn't mention earlier, each race you do acquire points for your finishing position. So at the end of the series, points will be tallied, and there will be a champion crowned. So mostly bragging rights from what I'm told, but nonetheless something to hold your head up about. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't spectate. My bad. Hopefully I didn't hold anybody up. Okay. And we are going to launch this thing. We are 5 seconds away from launching this thing. We will see who gets the whole shot here. Forza is still thinking here. All right, we are off. And the big truck of Zikadet clogging the lane. I love it. How is the field going to deal with that kind of roadblock? This will be interesting coming into the second corner, as the two Scribesdale Alfa Romeos are just off in the distance already. And look at this, Zikadet off in big style. That is going to probably put him in last place as he gets sideways coming back on, but very respectfully comes back onto the track. Let's go along with F4R Kalash here. He is in the Ford, I do believe, yep, the Ford Focus. And he is being chased down by Stixie. The Stixie's going to look up the inside of Kalash going into this fast right-hand sweeper. That S2006 has got a lot of side grip, so probably was a pretty easy move for him. As Willis is looking to fight Kalash as well. I gotta give a shout out to the Volvo paint job here of I do believe it's Willis. He's got the European police car station wagon, so that's funny. And Kalash struggling big time here as he is losing position every corner, as Hectic Horse is in his little convertible trying to also make that move on Kalash. Kalash smoking the tires coming through turn 1. As Willies does make the move on Kalash, and Kalash fights back. He's not going to get that spot up real easy, but Willies does have position coming into this corner here. At the exit speed of Willies is probably going to give him that spot. So, meantime, let's see what's going on up here at the front. A lot of action we're probably missing out on. As F4R Dragon in 6th. And his S2000 being hounded by Gordy. I do believe, if you pronounce Jordy by some, pronounced Gordy by others. Hopefully nothing offensive either way. But yes, Dragon and in the S2000 be hounded by Gordy in his all-wheel drive vehicle. We admire the paint job on Dragon's car. Very, may I say, Asian. I understand he's a huge Asian cartoon fan, so he wants to give his support with his livery on his S2000. Good for him. I love people that support others that they find interest in. So keep it up, F4R Dragon. We're going to bounce up to 4th place. A nice battle for 4th place. Not too far from the front runners. As Easty in his S2000 is looking to run down the front 3 cars, which is going to be Scarhand. Oh, Vanquish. He gets a little out of shape, which is going to give Easty that position, but Scarhand's going to look to fight back. He's going to recover that position he just lost as Vanquish and company are getting away ahead. As Raiden, he's just behind this group, looking to catch up and do something. He wants to get as close as he can. Easty nicely through that corner, nice and smooth. Interesting paint livery on the side of his S2000. Can't quite make out what it is, but it's definitely catchy. As Vanquish and Karos doing a great job. It's the 2nd race in a row. He's leading from the front. He was a 2nd place finisher in the 1st race, so he's not going to want to keep surrendering that top spot. So he's going to fight with everything he has to secure a 1st place finish. But this group is actually getting closer and closer together, so very interesting here. This top 4, this group is getting ever so closer, which is really going to give Raiden, who's in 5th place, all by himself, an opportunity to kind of catch up and maybe make a push to the front. We'll see. Looking back in the field, Gordy is in 7th with Toy Sama in 8th. Stixie in 9th, and Clash is running in 10th place. We do have a Z-Cadet at the start-finish line. He must have either lagged out or rage quit. Not sure which, but I think he's had enough of that. Mercedes-Benz. As we see Scarhand getting way out of shape, losing touch now with this group. We're going to stay with Easty here because it gives us a nice view of all 4 cars. A nice camera view. As Raiden has not been able to take advantage of this group slowing each other up. Scarhand pushed with everything he's got. This slide in the rear going into that corner. This is the 5th lap, so it's now or never, folks. We are going to go on board with Easty here. And I do want to, I'm requesting to our producing booth to go in the onboard camera, so they're going to try to get us with an onboard shot. Oh, there it is, folks. As he's looking to the inside, S2000 versus S2000 as Karos gets way sideways. The pressure is on him at the moment to hold down the front. He doesn't want to give it away. As Easty's able to make his way into 2nd. As Vanquish, not happy he surrendered that spot. But here we have literally 1 corner until we see the checkered flag. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. He's alleged a slight contact, but I do believe, look at that, Karos able to hold him off, and Vanquish not able to do anything as he finishes 3rd. So we have Karos, a winner with Easty, second place, and Vanquish taking the last podium spot there. That was pretty intense. We have a heart rate monitor that's on Patty Karos, a direct feed into our booth, and we are showing 212 beats at the time he crossed start finish, which is quite high. I'm going to assume that that was pretty intense for him. But yeah, the heart rate monitor dropped immediately to a more normal 110 beats shortly after that, return to the after the finish line. So, heart pounding first place win. Congratulations, Patty. Very well done. Now we're gonna go back and take a look at these lap times, folks. Very interesting to see. Our first place winner, Karos, with a 1:36.6. Not a bad lap time. We have second place finisher, Easty, with a 35.8, quite a bit faster, 0.8 faster. He took up second, with Vanquish also in an S2000 at 36.4. Slightly faster than our race winner. It's about consistency, though, folks. If you're able to run a consistent lap, you're gonna do well. So, Scarhan, he had a few issues with grip. He ended up with a 36.6, which is equals our race winner's pace. And Raiden, one of the few with a clean lap, good for him, 38.6, and a 38.5 for Dragon clean lap. So Gordy running a 40 flat in his Lancer GSR. And on down, we got Toya and Flash, and Stixie, Hectic Horse. And I'm going to say Wilsey, I think is how we pronounce that, finishing it in 12th. And Z-Cadet is a DNF, so I do foresee him making a change in the very near future. All right, Silverstone Grand Prix. This is a fan favorite, folks. Many drivers across the world love this track. And I will segue with, being that we're talking about Silverstone, I'll segue that with, I've just received information regarding a racing series called the WEC Racing Series. That's WEC, WEC Racing League, I'm sorry, my mistake, will be coming to the Silverstone Racing Circuit in the very near future. So that is, I'm told, a new racing series that a lot of drivers are excited about. And it's a spec racing series of the 2019 Porsche GT3. And that is going to be a very interesting racing series. As I understand, there's 3 race days, and each race day consists of 2 races, a race 1 and a race 2. So go to WEC Racing League and join the club to sign up. That's March 7th, I'm told. So anyways, back to the grid. Let's take a look here through the field. I am not seeing any immediate obvious car changes. I do see Clash has gone to the Alfa Romeo 33 and Z-Cadet to the Lancer all-wheel drive. So we do have an Odyssey, so Toya has switched to the Odyssey, and that'll be an interesting option for him. So Shades in the S2000, and look at this. F4R G300ZX has joined us in his first race. So welcome 300ZX, or G3ZX. Can't talk again. G300ZX. And he is going to get into an Alfa Romeo GTA. Beautiful car. I love that car. Great car. And very good side grip. Very good corner speed. So after 2 races, ladies and gentlemen, Scarhand, #1 race 1 winner, and race 2 winner would be Kara. So congratulations to those two. Raiden, a consistent top 5. Vanquish, a consistent top 5. Easty, a consistent top 5. So we're seeing some of the same names here at the top 5. It could be due to car choice. Most likely, those cars that they are in are known for leaderboard cars. So, Silverstone Grand Prix, here we come. We are seconds away from the start of this one, folks. Let's see who we can jump on board with right away. We're going to try to make it mid-pack here. Are off. So let's ride along with Karos in 6th place as he is making his way up into turn 1. Right alongside Raiden as they are side by side. Karos looks like he's going to have maybe the line into the next corner as Dragon's going to be at the front of this one. As Karos makes his way immediately into 2nd place. Quickly making up ground. I do believe he started 6th. As the field of cars becomes rolling down onto Hangar Straight. As Karos laid on the brakes. Dragon trying to fight him off. Now Karos puts himself in the 1st position. As they are coming through, I can't quite see what corner that is. Karos holding down the right back where he started from last race in 1st place. As let's jump on here with Raiden in 4th. As again, a tight group is formed in top 5 here. As Raiden's making a move on, I do believe that was Vanquish, possibly Scarhand. And Easty and Raiden are now side by side. As Dragon gets out way wide, but he's able to bring it back. A nice group of 4 cars together here as Patty is kind of able to make a break for this one. Is he going to be able to get away? Raiden hard on the brakes. With Vanquish retaliating, there's a bit of contact there. Just a little paint swap, and no harm, no foul. As Scarhand and Easty are looking to take advantage of that and maybe make a break. They want to run down Karos up front. Raiden is a couple car lengths behind Scarhand. As he's looking up the inside, is there going to be something there? The door is closed by Scarhand. We're going to go ahead and ride on board here. See if we can get some really good onboard footage. As Vanquish is slotted in behind Raiden here. Easty's going to be looking to defend. As look at that, he defends the inside, but he's able to use that move to go right on through to Scarhand, and Scarhand's going to lose the position there. As Raiden's going to try to score off both of these and get a really solid drive out. As they come back onto the start-finish. It's a very fast sweeping right-hand corner here. Very important to hold your line there. Scarhand defending still as they come up to Maggots and Beckett's. How will they navigate this this group of corners here? Scarhand holding his line. Easty attacking on Karras. He's going to try to square him off as Karras gets a little sideways and loses the spot. That's going to cost him. Raid's looking to clean up all around here. As he gets a solid drive, but these Alfa Romeos are so fast at acceleration, he's not really able to do anything with them. That's giving Easty really some breathing room to kind of push on to see if he can get away. As Vanquish struggling to catch up to this group. Vanquish now has Dragon looking to attack him. We'll go through this last final corner onto the start, into the straight start, pass, start, finish. Into turn one, very fast corner. Nice and tidy through there. What's going to happen is a big braking point right here. Oh, look at this. Raiden hard on the brakes. He's going to try to make a move. And it looks, he's hard on the gas. Looks like it was, he made it stick, but I think Scarhand has something to say about it. He's going to try to put some move on here up the inside of this corner. Very fast keep there. Look at the acceleration there. 33S though. Just no match. The Honda has really no match with the acceleration there. Vanquish has seen this battle and is just salivating as he's realizing this has been his ticket to get back in this thing. He says, go ahead, battle all you want. You'll only allow me to come back to you. This group not really threatening each other at the moment. They're kind of spread out. We're going to take a look back in the field before we get into our last lap here. We'll go with F4 Shades here. As Shades is in the Honda S2000 looking to run down the Volvo wagon in front of him. As Willie's in the Volvo is he's got the caution sign on the back of his car. Making it known to everybody, you pass with caution. As F4R Gordy is currently in ninth, and he is looking to try to make a move on the G300ZX, who typically is running at the front, but you know it is his first race today, so he's probably got to get warmed up. But nonetheless, pushing Gordy to the very limit, as we are nearing. We are currently on our last lap. Dixie locks up the brakes a little bit. Gordy not able to capitalize there, but 300ZX really looking racy right now. I think it's, I'm not sure if he's on a controller or whatnot, but either way. We're going to bounce to the front of the pack here, ladies and gentlemen, because, oh, look at this. Gordy making a move up the inside of Stixie. A bit of contact there, but nothing egregious. We are going to have to bounce to the front, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to miss what may or may not happen here at the front. We are going to be in third place with Scarhand. As clearly, F4R Easty has made an obvious break here. But Scarhand is looking to retaliate against Karras here. Karras is doing everything he can to hold that spot. This is really with only a few corners left. They are now on the hanger straight. Coming under the bridge. Only going to be about 3 corners left. It's really now or never. As Vanquish looks to make a move on Raiden. And I do believe Scarhand is going to make a move here as well. Maybe if not on the brakes, he's going to try to square him up and get on the gas just a bit sooner than Karras. But as that's exactly, but he can't hold that inside line. Karras is going to be able to hold him off and come into second place. A great finish for Karras. Scarhand just shaking his head. He wasn't able to do more. As Raiden finishes, I do believe it was Raiden after that. No, it looks like Vanquish got around Raiden. Nicely done. Unfortunately, I was not able to see that pass because we were focused on these two 33Ss. So. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the third race. Very exciting stuff. We're going to go down and take a look at the lap times. Easty taking the win at 2:17.4 by far the quickest lap. And looks like 2:18s from second through sixth place, so pretty consistent there. And then quite a bit of a gap at seventh place, Stixie, where they're all running 20s and whatnot. So F4R G300ZX first race of the day. He's just getting warmed up. Hopefully he can be a little bit more racy in the next race. I do believe there's one more race for today. I am now being told that this is going to be the conclusion of our race for today. There will be one more race, but unfortunately we won't be able to broadcast that one because we will be going down onto the grid and actually buckling up and getting into a Porsche 911 Turbo that's been set up for us. So thank you for coming today and attending, and hope you enjoyed the F4R Club Racing. As you can see, this group is clean and fast, and I mean, what a great group to be a part of, and really good racing. So hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And with that, we are going to sign off. And thanks for coming today. We'll see you soon.